Recording there. Good there. Good there. Yes, it's red. Okay, huge.
Wait, this is so exciting.
I'm so glad. All right. Welcome back to the Pulp Diction podcast. I'm your host, Dylan Gibson. Who am I here with today?
You're here with Grace Agnew.
Grace Agnew. Good to have you on, Grace.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
I'm so glad. And just how are you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
I'm so glad.
Yep.
Just a wonderful Wednesday evening.
Yeah,
it's only Wednesday.
It's only Wednesday.
It's been a long
such
week.
a long week. We're almost done, though. We're over halfway done.
We're almost there. We're almost at spring break.
Yes.
So that should be...
exciting.
I need it.
Me too. Oh, my God.
But in any case, in the meantime, we're going to talk about movies. I haven't done an episode in a few weeks, but it's chill. And what movie are we talking about today?
We're talking about Anora.
Anora, released 2024.
Yes.
Directed by Sean Baker, and also written and edited by Sean Baker. And had you seen this movie before?
I hadn't.
I hadn't
even
either.
Heard of it.
Yeah, so I wanted to watch it for this. This was my first time watching it too, because it was last year's Best Picture winner at the Oscars.
Saw that, yeah.
And the Oscars are coming up again in a few weeks. So I just figured it's as good a time as any to visit it. I'd been meaning to watch it for the longest time, but the first time I started it, my dad was in the room. The first few minutes just immediately strip club.
And it's just like
butts and boobs
and
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's insane. And it kind of like it doesn't slow down for a while.
I was texting Tegan while I was watching it. I was like I'm 30 minutes in and it's all sex so far.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy.
I'm like I asked Grace to watch this movie.
I know. I was like, wait, how am I even going to talk about this? Like, this is so scary.
I was kind of horrified.
But it turned out like it was fine. It
mellowed out.
Yeah.
It's all for the best. And apparently, I haven't seen any of Sean Baker's other movies.
Yeah, me neither.
But I guess this is like kind of his thing.
Yeah, I was looking at like a bunch of TikToks and stuff about it, like to see what the public opinion was. And everybody was like, he talks about like sex workers a lot in his films. I'd never seen anything from him. Yeah,
so I would be kind of curious to see more of his work. Yeah. But also, I don't know. I feel like I need to be in a particular headspace. And yeah, I mean, I did go into Anora knowing generally what to expect. I knew the basics. I remember seeing the trailer before it came out vaguely and thinking that looks interesting, and then seeing all the buzz again during Oscars season, in which it, as I mentioned, won Best Picture as well as Best Editing, Best Directing. It might have won Best Original Screenplay. And Mikey Madison got Best Lead Actress.
I think she deserved that.
I kind of think so too. I can't remember who the other contenders were.
I don't know.
But she did a really great job. I don't want to get into the ending just yet, but the ending did solidify that for me. Mm-hmm. And she did her research too, apparently. Like she talked with sex workers, I think, and just...
she said she went to like a bunch of strip clubs to like see like what they did and like really like immerse herself like in the culture of it to like appropriately portray it. I thought that
respectfully,
was like, and she learned Russian.
She learned Russian.
That is crazy.
Which, I mean, I'm no native Russian speaker, but I thought she sounded
I thought it sounded
decent.
Really good. But I don't know any Russians.
Yeah, right. I also don't know any sex workers, so I don't know how authentic it is. But it felt pretty authentic. Yeah, one comparison that I've seen sometimes, and one movie that I've also am ashamed to say I haven't seen yet, is Pretty Woman.
You've never seen Pretty Woman?
I've never seen Pretty Woman.
I just recently, like as in like within the last like year, watched it.
What did you think?
I liked it. I watched it with my mom. It's good. It's definitely like the people comparing them, like I can see. And then I saw stuff that Pretty Woman was supposed to be like a darker film. And then it like Disney took it over, and then it was like not. But
interesting.
So it like really is like the dark side of Pretty Woman. But
yeah, I've heard it said that they're really only alike in sort of the setup and basic concept. In which, I mean, I guess if you don't know, the concept of Anora is about a strip club worker named Anora, but she goes by Annie. And she ends up just being going as an escort with this Russian kid, and he proposes to her, and they get married, and chaos ensues. And that like middle section of the movie, like when crap hits the fan, is insane.
It was, I literally, like, I didn't see it come. I didn't know like anything about the movie going. I didn't watch the trailer or anything. I was like, I don't know. It was like crazy. All of a sudden, it was just like everything was like, I don't know. I saw people on like online saying it was like 28 minutes of just like screaming.
Yeah, and I didn't time it, but that's certainly, it felt like at least that much. It was a lot of screaming. It was stressful.
Yeah,
I was stressed out watching it. I'm like, I need to stop watching stressful movies because I feel like I've seen a lot lately.
Yeah,
but
you need to like calm down.
Yeah, right. Like, I need to watch something nice and soothing.
You should do like an episode about like ASMR.
I feel like someone's brought up the idea, and these are good microphones for it too. You can
you could like.
It's very nice.
I don't know. I can't do anything. Like, I don't have any ASMR on the fly.
It's all good. But yeah, how did you feel when he proposed to her? Like, what did you think of that?
I hated him from the beginning. I thought he was so annoying.
Yeah.
I literally, my notes are so long. Like, I have notes on like every single like second of the movie, pretty much.
Nice.
Because I was like, I'm not a film person. I was like really nervous about this podcast.
Oh.
Yes. I was like telling my boyfriend, I was like, I don't know, like I'm so scared, because like I'm not a film person, and like I was trying to like watch other episodes that you had done to like to like see like what I need to talk about, but the one that I picked was Pulp Fiction, and I was like these people, they know more about film than I do.
Also, like half that episode we were getting nothing done because they just wanted to talk about other things.
I don't know anything about the director or his previous work or like anything, but I took so many notes.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
It was fun. I never pay attention to movies, so but I hated him from the beginning.
Yeah, he kind of sucked.
So immature.
He was so immature, and you see that again and again. You see it through like she's all over him. She wants some like aftercare or something, and he's just on the game.
One thing that I wrote down was like it perfectly depicts like it feels like every time I hung out with a guy in high school. Like you go over there and they're like, do you want something to drink? And you're like, no, I'm fine. And he's like, okay, upstairs. It's like that is like exactly, and then, like you're just playing video games the whole time, and like that, it's like peak like teenage relationship. So like, and then it's like
and he's this character that like
an adult.
Yeah, he's an adult that never really grew up.
Yeah.
And what's his face, who came from the baptism, emphasizes that. He calls him a child.
Yeah, I liked that.
He says his room's the one with the spaceships and stuff in it.
Yeah, I like that they like called him out, being like, you're just immature. Like you need to grow up.
And of course, she doesn't want to accept that.
Poor girl.
Poor girl. Well, I'll save that question for later. But so you hated him I don't disagree with hating him.
I just thought he was so annoying.
Yeah, like you said, like she comes over and he's just immediately like, sex?
Yes, like that's exactly how he says it too. She was like, so what do you want? He's like, sex? It's like, okay, like do you not hear yourself? Like
right.
I get it. But
no,
like,
it's crazy.
Like
it's ridiculous.
That is how he met her, like in a strip club, but it's still like you have to have like some kind of like respect for that is another person.
That is a person. And that's sort of the whole theme of the movie is like the dehumanization of sex workers. And it's so interesting because for a lot of it, I feel like Anora almost takes a back seat in her own movie. Like she's almost a background character because she just doesn't have any agency or control because no one else sees her as a person.
Yeah.
Even herself, she's like she doesn't have a whole lot of dignity, to be quite frank. And she's sort of just grasping for any bit of agency she can possibly find and never seems to get a hold of any of it.
Like the whole movie, she's like trying to control every situation that she's in, and it's just like not.
It's one failure after another, unfortunately. And you really do feel for her.
I do. I love her so much. Like I just wanted to be her best friend. I thought she was so cute. I love Mikey Madison. I don't think
she's a great actress.
I've ever seen her like I know her face, but I can't remember anything. I don't know if I've seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She's in that.
She is in that, and that's where Sean Baker first saw her, I believe.
And then he saw her in Scream and was
5.
Like, I need her.
And he I think, and his wife saw her in Scream 5, and that sort of solidified it for them. And he wrote the role specifically for her.
That's so cool.
And it's so cool. And it all worked out pretty well, obviously.
I can see why. Like, she was so perfect.
She's very charming.
I love her.
Yeah, she did a great job.
I just want to see her in everything now. Like,
yeah, I hope she has a solid career after that. I don't know that I've seen her in much since then, but of course that was just a couple years ago. Yeah, The Proposal. It's just another sort of example of, what was his name? Ivan, Vanya, of just another sort of thing where it's not about her.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't see her as a person either.
Yeah.
He just sees her as another way he can give the middle finger to his parents.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it's like just he did it on a whim. He was like, "Oh, we're in Vegas." Like,
exactly.
And it's like I saw something online that was like every time they talk about like after they get married, she's like, "Oh, we're married," and he's like, "I'm an American." Like he's never like he doesn't actually care about the fact that they're married.
Yeah, he just wanted a green card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so sad. Like, she's just being used over and over again.
Yeah. And yeah, she sort of, I don't know, she sees herself as only having value like through her body.
Yeah.
Because that's just the way she's sort of been conditioned, I guess. And I really want to talk about the ending, but I'm gonna save it for a little bit. That first act is really interesting. That is sort of, I think that it's one of the reasons it won Best Editing, because you have these like various sort of montages of just sex and excess and partying to the point, and it's just all these very fast cuts to the point you almost become numb to it. Like, I don't know, after a certain point of seeing all this fun and debauchery, you just stop kind of caring about it. But then every once in a while you have like sort of a pause in that pattern, a break in it, where they're getting massages or he's proposing or something, and it slows down and you can feel it slow down, because it's slowing down for Anora as well in the midst of all that chaos. And it's sort of the fun and games chapter of the movie before everything goes to hell. One thing I thought was interesting about that first act, Vanya was wearing this suit. It was like half black, half white. I thought was sort of symbolic of his two-sided nature. I don't know. He was putting on this happy-go-lucky sort of front. Yeah. But really, he's just a pussy.
Yes,
and he
exactly.
just bends to the whims of his parents.
I hate him so much.
He sucks, dude.
Like, I just, like, he makes me so mad. And the way that he was, like, talking to her, I don't know. One thing I noticed during the proposal scene was, like, it's only her. Like, the whole scene where he's, like, talking to her, like, it is only her in frame. And he's, like, all you can see is his hands. And, you know, I don't really know what that symbolizes, but it
no, that is interesting. I actually didn't catch that.
Until he's, like, at the end of the scene where he's like, no, I'm serious. Which, like, no, you're not. But, like, okay. He was like, that's the only part of the proposal where you see his face. It's like, the rest of it is just, like, her and her reaction to what he's saying.
Interesting, yeah. So, what could that mean? Now I'm trying to think.
Let me see what I wrote, because I think I came up with something in the moment.
Yeah, please, by all means.
Find it.
If we're not seeing his face, could it be he's hiding something, or at least she doesn't believe him? She's not
that's
genuinely
kind of what
looking.
I think that's what I was thinking, was like, it's not showing him because he's not, like, it's like not actually him saying it. Like, it's just kind of like it's not genuine. It's like his attempts to go against his parents or whatever.
Right.
It's not really like about her, but the scene is just her. I don't know, some kind of like whatever with that.
And also, like, she doesn't really even believe him at first.
Yeah.
Because I think she's just not used to anything good happening to her.
My poor girl.
Poor Anora.
I love her so much.
And I don't know. She doesn't. For Anora, the thing is, everything is a transaction. So he is paying her by marrying him, and in return, she has to give him something. And he's getting a green card, and he's getting sex.
Yeah.
Because that's how she pays for things in this
Obviously.
world. That is her body is her currency.
Exactly.
And the montages continue, and it's this sort of, I think I don't know, the movie's sometimes been described as almost a Cinderella story.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which I was sort of thinking about as I'm watching it. I'm like, what kind of fucked up Cinderella are you watching? But I don't know. I guess in that way, like, you have this initial chapter where she's at the party and just having fun and games and whatever. And then I don't know. Word gets back to Vanya's parents that he got married to a prostitute, which is a label that she continuously denies, even though she's a prostitute. Yeah, which is, I don't know, that's interesting to me about her. But in any case, they send, I think they said he's Yvonne's godfather to go fix this. And it's just this ridiculous sequence of events. They get in the house. They, I don't know. Yvonne runs away. Yeah. 'Cause instead of facing his problems like a man. And Anora she tries to run away too.
And he just leaves her.
That
was horrible. I was so upset.
No, he sucks so hard.
Like, I knew he would do it, but it's just like so disappointing. And the whole shot with like, they're like having sex when they get there. And like the whole time he's just like in his underwear, and there's like a boner shot for like no reason for so long. And it's like,
it really lingers.
I don't think I enjoyed that part. I think I wrote down, I was like, I'm not really loving this. Like,
yeah. No, I think it was the scene or one of the scenes shortly before that where she's doing a little like dance for him before they bang. And one of my friends, I was watching it, said, am I crazy or is this like not that attractive?
No, I've been thinking the same thing for so long.
Yeah.
I keep seeing TikToks of people and they're like, it's like girls, it's not like necessarily like sexual, but like they'll be like pole dancing or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know if I see the appeal in this.
Yeah, like, I kind of agree. It doesn't feel that intimate. And especially like this particular instance with Anora, maybe it's just because we've been following her the whole movie. So we see her.
Like we like
humanize her more. And it just feels kind of weird to see her doing that.
Yeah.
And like, again, like I mentioned before, all the excess, it's just, it's hard to really feel anything when that's all you've been seeing for most of it. It's the sort of Wolf of Wall Street effect.
Yeah.
And which I do think this movie has a decent amount in common with something like Wolf of Wall Street, where almost every character is a terrible human being.
Yeah.
And stuff just keeps going wrong. And at least the last act. Yeah. But in any case, the Russian guys show up or whatever they are. He's something else. And Armenian. Thank you. And Yvonne gets away, but they get Anora, and she's screaming and crashing out, kicking things. Things are getting destroyed. People. Broken glass everywhere. People get punched. Dude gets kicked in the face.
She was so girl boss. Like
I
want to learn how to fight like that. Like, I am so impressed by her.
No, yeah, she held her own, but also like they didn't actually want to hurt her or anything. Yeah. They just wanted to keep her there. I felt kind of bad for the goons. I kind
of liked them. Like, yeah, they were like just so like
they're just doing their job.
Yeah,
TBH, which sounds kind of bad, but like.
Yeah, they were like, we don't even want to do anything.
Like they weren't trying to hurt her, which she didn't. I don't know. I felt like she couldn't comprehend these people not wanting to hurt her. Like it comes up later. She asks you probably would have raped me if the other guys weren't there. Well, no, I wouldn't. Why wouldn't you have raped me? And that's a whole other.
I liked that part.
Yeah, that was a crazy exchange. You have rape eyes.
That is oh my God.
Dude, I would.
That is a crazy thing to
if
say
a girl
to
told me I had rape eyes, I think that would just be it.
Yeah, I think you'd have to like do like, have you seen the people on like online who like change their eye color and they look so freaky? You would like have to do that.
No, I would like rape eyes. That's a crazy thing to say to a guy or anybody.
I'm gonna start using that one.
Anywho, yeah, it's so interesting. Like it's a whole thing. Like you said, 28 minutes of just screaming.
Yeah.
That like it could have been avoided, but just
no one would like calm down.
No one would calm down.
It really was just her.
It really was just her. But like I don't know. It certainly says something about her. Like we touched on, she's just kind of looking for control through this whole thing, and this is a moment where she's losing all control that she had before, and she's just grasping for any of it. That's why she freaks out so hard when they start to even threaten to tie her up, and then when they do tie her up, and then at one point there's a crazy moment where she starts screaming rape. Yeah. It's when they take the ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they take her 4-carat wedding ring.
It was 4 carats, yes.
And she's like begging them not to take it, and they take it, and she screams rape, and it's this crazy like extreme really close-up shot on her face. Not even her face, like her lips.
Just her lips, yeah.
And she's screaming rape, and they're like, what the fuck is she screaming? Like, rape? She's saying rape? We're not raping her. No one's raping. Yeah. And they're all freaking out. But it's very interesting to me that she does specifically accuse them of that in that scene, because they may not be raping her in like a literal sense, but I guess
in like an emotional way, like she's being like robbed of her like control or like what she thought like she had. She thought she finally had like
something,
this stability and like, the comfort that she's been looking for and like whatever, and then instantly it's just like gone. As quick as she got it, it was gone.
Yeah, and you see that stability in these sort of subtle ways, like when she wakes up in bed with Yvonne, the light it's this soft sort of orange glow, and it's steady and static, unmoving, whereas in her bed at home it was like this sort of constantly interrupted flashing by the train outside her window, and it's just this uncomfortable, stark sort of light. And she was wearing an eye mask, a sleeping mask too, which is something I've been making good use of in college. But yeah, no, I loved the lighting in this movie.
I did too. It was really, really beautiful.
Yeah, all the colors were really interesting to me. The reds and blues of the strip club in particular. I kept thinking about like what they could possibly mean.
Yeah. Like the theme of like red in general is
red
just, like,
especially
the whole thing.
There's a big motif of like red as just color symbolism, I guess. What exactly it's a symbol of, I'm still really not sure,
but it was definitely there.
Yeah, because you see it with well, like I said, the lighting in the strip club. You see it with the gag. They gag her after she's been screaming to finally get her to shut up. I liked that scene when he like grabbed it and he was like running with it. I don't know, it was just funny. Yeah. And it's this really just sort of shocking abrupt cut where she's like screaming, "You're not gonna gag me," and then there the next shot is her gagged. And it was a part, like, it's really not funny, but I did laugh a little bit. Just because it's a shocking cut. It's a shocking visual. And I think it is meant to shock, and I laugh at shock. Exactly. Not necessarily because it's funny, just because I'm surprised.
That's like the whole point. Like,
yeah. But it is just a ridiculous, like, some people do consider this a comedy. And I do see why, especially that middle part where they're just looking for Yvonne. It's just insane.
Yeah.
Going from one place to another to another. It I don't know. It does feel like a comedy in some ways.
Like it's not the topic, the subject isn't necessarily comedic, but the way that it's written, the way that it's directed is like very comedic. Like it gives into the comedy of the situation in general. Like kind of just like the outlandishness of like like these Russian guys are like running around trying to find this like little kid. It's like
it's an insane situation.
And like these guys are like all beat up and like they're all just like, I don't know. Like they go into like the candy shop and they like break everything. Right. Oh, I felt so bad for that old guy.
I did too. And what was interesting there that I didn't notice until I was reading about it is, I mean, first the guy like threatens the Russians with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
And I guess a baseball bat in movies often symbolizes like masculinity or something as a phallic sort of object.
Okay, yeah.
And he talks a big game with it, and then the one dude immediately takes it out of his hand.
And there's like, he has nothing else.
Yeah, he has nothing else. And very shortly after, he starts swinging it around himself and breaking all the candy in the shop. And specifically, there's a glass jar of red candy.
And then that scene, I liked that scene. It was cool.
Yeah. So there's the motif of red again. And is this before or after the scarf?
This is after.
After.
Or after he gives it to her, or after, because it's already been used to gag.
Yeah, it's been used to gag.
I think it was before he gives it to her.
Yeah.
Because this was like the first place.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, from the candy store, after he sort of emasculates the guy and breaks the candy, they are walking to the next place, and it's cold. So the one dude, was it Igor? He was the nice one. I loved Igor.
Him so much.
He's the one with quote unquote rape eyes, and he offers her a scarf because it's cold.
Yeah.
But the scarf that he offers is the same thing that was used to gag her earlier. And it's like this very distinct red.
To her.
Yes. So she's like, I am not taking that. Again, trying to maintain her control and her agency. But eventually she's like, screw it, give me the scarf.
Yeah, it's cold.
And because she is willing to sort of almost harm herself to a degree if it just means keeping control.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, like, for self-preservation, she has to give in, unfortunately. And that's sort of, I don't know, the continuing pattern of the movie.
Yeah.
And that happens, and they go to other places. There's a restaurant, which apparently, like, in the restaurant, those weren't actors. They just went into a restaurant and had them ask, have you seen this guy? Have you... And obviously none of them had seen him.
Yeah, because
they go to a club and all these places that we'd previously seen in like one of these fun montages. But now it's not fun.
Yeah.
Now it's just, we need to find this guy.
Yeah.
And everything sucks now.
Yeah, and that, like, I think not only is it shown like through, like, obviously like it's different people, it's a different scene, whatever, but like the lighting and the like color changes between when they're like the first act and then the second act, like the coloring is just so drastically different.
It is.
And I don't know, I thought that was really cool. And I think the shots in the second act are very like he's still incorporating so much like intention and like beauty with his directing, even though it's like you wouldn't expect that those kinds of scenes would be like still like nice to look at.
Yeah, no, it is interesting because like some of these scenes, I think the camera's very much takes like a more sporadic on the spot sort of feel. I think it's handheld for a lot of it.
Yeah.
Just to add to the chaotic sort of elements of it. But a lot of it does feel very intentional in the way it's shot still. And I don't know. It's a great looking movie.
It really is.
I'm a big fan of the way it looks. If he did the color grading himself too, like props to him.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just this is where it this is very much where it is a comedy. And like I was saying, she takes almost a back seat. She's really she has zero control over the narrative at this point.
Yeah.
And
like they're all, even though they have like different motives for it, they all
do want to find her husband.
So like she has no other choice but to help them.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, she just keeps kind of saying no before eventually having to say yes. And eventually they do find her, which is an event that comes about because of her, because what is it? She gets a text from one of her old coworkers at the strip club. Yeah. That he is with her old rival Diamond.
I hated
Diamond
her.
was the worst. She was so mean for no reason.
For no reason. It's like, I don't know. Like all the other girls there had like this like, you know, like
sort of sisterly
aspect, like whatever. And then this girl is just like,
she's just so antagonistic for no reason.
She was so annoying. And I really hated that. Like, I don't know. Like you could feel Anora's like embarrassment in this moment, because it's like it's her rival and he's in there like her husband is in there,
her husband.
And the last conversation she had with this girl, she was like, this marriage is gonna last like 2 weeks tops, like I'm calling it, like this is a sham. And then he's in there with her. Oh my god, I would die. Like for her to like go in there and still be so determined to be like, this is my husband, is like, I don't know how she did it, because I would have just like left him there like that. I'm done.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just screaming at him with her Brooklyn accent.
Her accent was so
Her accent was great.
I loved it. And like I've been listening to like her do like interviews and stuff.
And she just doesn't sound like that at all.
She's so like soft spoken and like poised and like whatever. And then in this movie, and her accent is so good. Like I loved it.
She really stepped into the role, and I respect that a lot.
I liked it. You could tell too. I think best like leading actress, she deserved that. Like
I think so.
She put her heart into this movie. Like you can tell. It was so good.
It was really great. But they find Ivan, and they bring him wherever they're gonna bring him, and the parents get involved. At this point, they fly from Russia, and they're powerful people. I guess we never really get to see exactly what they do, right?
Yeah.
Except that his dad's on Google.
Yeah, you can Google him.
Yeah. And I don't know, I guess the fact that they have these enforcer people sort of implies that they have their hands in some shady business.
Yeah.
But you know what it didn't talk about was that before the Armenian dude got involved, he was at a baptism.
Yes.
And he leaves the baptism
mid-baptism.
Which is it's crazy.
That is,
but
the fact that the baby.
Yeah. The fact that he wasn't a priest, was he? He was in like ceremonial
like the robe
garbs. Yeah.
But I don't really
some sort of like, I don't know, he had some position in the church. I'm not familiar with.
I'm not as well versed.
I assume it's like Russian Orthodoxy or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, that also feels like something with meaning.
Yeah.
Rebirth or something. But I couldn't tell you. I guess maybe this is a new beginning for Anora.
Yeah.
Her new life is beginning and everything sucks again. Oh, there was a really funny scene. I think when the Armenian guy was talking to like some of the younger people in the diner or something, he's going on like, all you American kids,
I wrote that down. Yeah.
All you care about is my sneaker, something like that. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah. They were funny. The guy who, like, not like his godfather, but the other guy, the one who got the concussion. Is like, he's a famous like Armenian comedian.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
And the main guy, you probably know this, but he's in like all of Sean Baker's work.
Okay.
Like in like more like minor roles. This is the biggest role he's had in any of his films.
Interesting.
Yeah. And like none of them I don't think were like really known actors.
I think really the only known person in this is Mikey Madison, and even she wasn't huge.
Yeah.
Like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Scream 5,
and that's like it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Which she was good in both, but she didn't have
but she doesn't have like a huge
parts until Scream. Have you seen it?
I actually haven't. I've only seen the first Scream movie. I need to get on my grind.
Yeah, no, the fifth one's one of the better ones.
Okay.
But yeah, no, she did great, and all these like lesser known actors did a good job too. I think somebody got a supporting actor nomination, though he didn't win. I want to say it was Igor.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah.
One of my friends said Yvonne reminded her of someone from her dorm, which take that as you will, I suppose.
I mean, he really does. Like,
I think we all know somebody at least a little bit like that.
He just looks like every like teenage boy. He's like, all I do is party. Like,
no responsibilities.
Literally, like he's just sitting there like playing video games all day. Like his parents are calling him and he throws his phone to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Like he's just sitting there smoking weed, playing video games. Like that is like peak teenage boy behavior. Like he's just like so teenage boy.
He's very much a man child. And
yes, go Sabrina Carpenter.
Go Sabrina Carpenter. Shout out Sabrina Carpenter.
So sad she didn't get a single Grammy.
Oh, did she not?
No.
That sucks.
It was really sad. And yeah, there's like pictures of her in the audience and people are like, she was crying. But whatever. But she deserved it, I think.
She probably did.
Actually, I don't even know. I don't even know who was like up against her.
It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
She deserved it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But she was on the Muppet Show. So who else was on the Muppet Show? Yeah. She sang with Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. So.
She is literally like she's peaked in life.
she
doesn't
has.
even need a Grammy after that.
No, absolutely not.
So his parents come and then she tries to like it broke my heart so bad for her when she's like, hi, like it's so nice to meet you, and like
it's the only time in the movie she introduces herself as Anora instead of Annie.
She's trying to seem more like Russian and like get his parents' approval, and it was so heartbreaking to me because
the mom hated her.
Yes, and she's so desperate for her approval, and then this woman's like, you're disgusting and you ruined everyone's lives and I hate you. And it's like, oh,
you're trash.
Like that poor sweet little girl. Like she's just it made me so sad.
She didn't deserve that.
It's like one of the only parts in the film where she's like not that she's like antagonistic, but she's always very like assertive. She is.
And I think she is antagonistic to a degree.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah, for sure.
She's, I don't know, this Brooklyn girl just being an asshole to people because
that's the only way she's ever going to get anything.
That's the only way. Yeah. She's going to survive. Anyone she'd really been nice to was because they were going to give her money.
Yeah. She is very good at her job.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, I was like, wow.
Do you have cash? You don't have cash? Let's go to an ATM. Let's go to Let's go right now. Okay.
She is just so like that would work on me. She's so persuasive. Like
she's very persuasive. Yes. She's good at her job. She knows how to get people. She knows how to work people. And this whole movie, like she's with people that won't get worked.
Yes.
And
you could just like imagine how like just like degrading that feels of like you have all this control for so long and you can like do whatever you want, get whatever you want. And like she uses her body to do that, and then all of a sudden it's like it doesn't work.
That's not enough anymore. And when that's all she has and it's not enough,
then it's like what else
she doesn't know what
to
do.
Yeah.
She kind of just sort of short circuits, breaks down. But she doesn't break down. We never see her cry until a certain point. But yeah, it's so heartbreaking. The mom hates her so much, and they have to go fly to Vegas to get the marriage annulled.
Because they didn't know. They were like,
they tried to get it annulled in New York, but then they found out the marriage happened in Nevada. So they had to go to Nevada.
And also, Yvonne is like, he's like blacked out.
Yeah,
the whole
he is
time.
Completely wasted. They talk to their like family lawyer, who's this American dude who also speaks Russian, and he's like, I don't want to know what's going on here.
Which kind of again like alludes to how much power they have and money and stuff. Yeah.
And just the court scene is kind of hilarious. Like she's trying to sort of speak up and say her piece, and the dude keeps going objection, which he has no right to do in that courtroom.
And the judge is like, camel coat, be quiet.
Yeah.
I just thought that was so funny.
It was really funny. And then
it is a funny movie.
It is a funny movie. I don't think it's not a comedy.
Yeah.
It's much more, it's very dark. It's a dark comedy.
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of tragic elements about it.
It's true.
And the scene before they get on the plane is another one that's just, it hurts to watch.
My poor baby.
She is sort of, she makes sort of another stand. She's like, I'm not getting on that plane. I'm going to lawyer up, and because I didn't sign a prenup.
Yeah, so I'm going to get half of everything. I'm going to sue everybody.
And I'm going to win. And apparently, what my friend said to me, every time she's watched it with a guy, they sort of, not even a guy, just people. Half the time they will, at that scene, be like, yeah, go girl, you got this. But her reaction, even from the beginning, has been, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And I guess I should have known it wouldn't work.
I know, I was just so hopeful.
I had like a glimmer of optimism.
Yes.
But of course, that was very quickly snuffed out.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
And even before that, her switch of like, we're not getting annulled, we're not getting divorced, like whatever, was because Yvonne was a little bitch.
Yeah.
Like, he was so mean to her. She was like, are you really going to let this happen? Like, you're my husband. Like, you can't let them do this. And he's like, oh, we're getting divorced. Are you stupid? Oh, my God.
Oh, my
If a man
goodness.
said to my face, well, again, but, you know, like, if a man said to me, like, are you stupid?
Crazy.
I would be so offended.
The way he talks to her.
Like, it is just so disgusting. And he has no respect for her at all. And he just married her, like, on a whim, not even thinking about like the real life consequences, like, because he can do that because he has so much money, he can just do whatever.
He can do whatever
and not think about any consequences. This is her whole life. Like, her entire life changed because of this. And he just like,
and this is just like another
like,
week
he's
for
like,
this kid.
Just like, oh, I had fun in America.
Yeah, thank you
like,
for making my time in America
yes.
so fun. Oh, I'm glad it was so fun for you.
Yeah, like her entire, like literally her entire life got flipped upside down in like 2 weeks.
This is, it's all, the whole movie is just her dealing with the consequences of his actions.
Yeah.
And just this ripple effect from everything that seemed fun in games not that long ago.
Yeah.
But now it's just...
Yeah.
And they do get on the plane. And you mentioned at first she was sort of refusing the divorce or the annulment, and then she sort of switches gears.
Yeah, when she realizes that he like doesn't care at all, she's like, damn, okay, like I don't care either.
Again, that pattern of adapting, being forced to adapt anyway. And they go and they sign the papers or whatever. And she does sort of leave with a final like, you suck, I hate you, die.
Yeah.
And the mom snaps back, and the dad thinks it's hilarious.
Which, like, what else can you do in that? Like, you know that your son is like a little brat. That's why you're here.
You
like,
may as
nothing
well
that she's
laugh.
saying is untrue.
Yeah. And Igor, bless his heart.
I loved him so much.
He also is sort of being used for his physical characteristics, his strength through the whole movie. He had to detain Anora. He didn't want to detain her.
And he never raises a hand to her.
No. He grapples with her.
Yeah.
He pins her down.
But it's never like a brute force or anything. He never like, even when she's like throwing things at him, he never like tries to like throw them back or catch them or anything. He just ducks. Like, he's very like gentle giant kind of like character.
Yeah. Igor means warrior. And the best warrior is he who knows when not to fight or something. I don't know.
That was bars.
Yeah, that was bars off the dome. Oh yeah,
he's being used for his.
He's being used too, and he's also somebody that doesn't have any control over anything. He's just doing whatever he has to do.
Yeah.
And he finally tries to sort of speak up, and he goes, I think Yvonne should apologize.
Yeah.
And you'd kind of think like, shoot, he should apologize.
Yeah.
But the mom's like,
my son's not gonna apologize.
Hell no. My son, no one's apologizing. What's wrong with you?
Boy mom, final boss.
Yeah. And like the nerve of this peasant to even suggest that my son should apologize. Even
for
though
ruining this young woman's life.
Yeah. Even though she's not like on
her son's side.
Her
that
son's
is the
side at all.
Part to me is like
she supports nothing that her son did, but
he also shouldn't be held accountable by people outside of the family.
Yeah, she's like, he's mine to hold accountable, not yours. And
that's so annoying.
Rich people. And
this movie is just like eat the rich propaganda.
And yeah, that's that. Is that the last time we see Yvonne?
I think it is.
I feel like it is, come to think of it.
Yeah, because then
they
just get in the car.
They get back to New York.
Or they get on the plane,
I guess. Yeah. And they get one last night in the house where Anora and Igor share a cigarette and some drinks, I think.
Yeah.
And talk. And he says, and they have the discussion about rape eyes and, well, why wouldn't you rape me?
Yeah.
And I think that's such a tragic question.
It really is.
Because she is like vaguely offended.
Yes.
Because like she assumes that all anyone sees her for
is her body.
And if someone doesn't appreciate her body,
and it's like, like you don't. It's like she doesn't know. She doesn't have any worth.
Yeah.
To, like in her mind outside of her body. So it's like.
Yeah, it's
if you don't want to rape me, then I'm worthless.
Yeah,
like,
that dehumanization of sex workers that even affects them internally.
Yeah.
And that's sort of what I guess Sean Baker's trying to fight against with this movie and these movies, I assume.
Yeah.
That they're people too.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's interesting. One complaint my friend had about the movie is we never really get to see like where the real Anora ends and sex worker Anora begins.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like that's kind of the point. Like even she herself doesn't fully know what's part of the persona and what's just part of Anora.
She's just become so like immersed in it that there's like not really a distinction anymore at that point. Like
she's just always that character.
Yeah.
She is her body and nothing beyond that. At least that's what she's been led to believe.
Yeah.
And that's just the tragedy of the film.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a valid complaint, but also, I don't know. I do think it's the
like
point.
The point. Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole scene of them like sitting there talking is like so.
It's for a movie where so much of it is sex and quote unquote relationships. Like the most intimate moments are ones like that, where it's just quiet. And it's two people sharing a smoke and just having a chat.
Yeah, and the whole time, even like she's so aggressive.
She's so mean to him,
and he just doesn't care. He's just smiling the whole time.
Yeah.
And I like that is so.
They talk about their names.
Yeah,
she's like, Anora doesn't mean anything. I'm an American. We don't care about that stuff. And Igor goes, well, my name means warrior, and I'm very proud of it. He's very proud of his Russian name. She hates her Russian name and he's like, avoids it.
Anora more than Annie.
Yeah.
Like,
and that like
symbolism for like, I like the real you more than like this
and
persona.
that completely catches her off guard. She has no idea what to do with that.
Yeah. She hates it.
Yeah.
She's so mad. And she's so mad the whole time.
She's so angry because like, what else can you be?
Exactly. I'd be angry too. Like this poor woman. And like another thing I noticed, they do a lot with her, like her makeup and her style to like show what's going on. But in this scene in particular, the one where she's like asking him like, why wouldn't you rape me? It's like a shot of just her.
Yeah.
Her hair's wet. She has no makeup. She's in like a loose tank top. It's the rawest we see her in the entire film. Like, I think we don't even see her like that at the end. Like visually, it's the rawest we see her. Like, because like even when she's like naked or whatever, she still has like her hair done, her makeup, whatever. Like
her nakedness is a costume.
Exactly.
In a way.
Yeah. So it's like this like just like raw, like bare kind of like moment, and she's like, why wouldn't you rape me? Like, I think that the visual of it is also, it leans into like the symbolism of of the question, and it's like, and it just shows her
vulnerability.
Like, exactly, vulnerability.
Yeah. And I don't know how long that scene goes, or do you remember how it ends?
She goes up, she's like standing there and she's like, why wouldn't you rape me? And then he's like, because I have no interest in that. Like,
I don't do that.
Like, I'm not a rapist.
Because I'm not a rapist. Yeah.
And then she was like, okay, well, I hate you. And then she like storms upstairs and then she comes back and she gives him a blanket.
Yeah. And a red blanket.
Yes, a red blanket.
A red blanket.
So I don't really know what that meant.
I don't know what to do with that.
Red is like their color, kind of. It's like, because he gives her the red scarf and then she comes down and gives him a red blanket. So it's like, but I don't even know what that would mean.
Yeah. Yeah. The one way I was interpreting it, at least at the beginning, was like when she was leaving the strip club, like leaving. Yeah. While it was red, and I almost interpreted that as her like leaving hell in a way, getting out of there. Yeah. And which of course she eventually had to return to hell, unfortunately. And I don't know, but I'm not sure about that one. Yeah. Because it was also blue, and the red and the blue might be saying something about like America.
Go America.
Go America. Sex.
Yes.
America is sex, I guess.
That is what America is? Like,
perhaps.
I guess.
But like,
maybe that's what we are to Russia. That's how Russia sees us.
You know, there are worse ways for them to see us, I guess.
True.
But yeah, like what you've talked about with Red the whole movie, and I still don't quite know what to make of it. Like, red, it's just, I don't know, it's a violent color. Red like blood, red like love.
True.
It could mean a lot of things.
Yeah, and like his sheets are red.
His sheets, yeah. That's true.
The fact that she sleeps in his bed after that happened was crazy to me. Because this is like a mansion. There's a million places you could sleep, and you're going to sleep in his bed still.
Yeah. I think a part of her is still clinging on to that.
Yeah.
Because here's a question. Did I ask you? I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you think she loved him?
You haven't asked me that.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think it's literally impossible. Because they knew each other for like not even a week when they got married.
Yes.
Like, there's no way she loved him. I think she loved
the comfort. She loved the stability.
She loved what he could provide for her.
Yes.
But I don't think she ever actually loved him. She didn't know him.
I think though, in her mind, that is her loving him.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't understand
really
what love is, unfortunately. Yeah. Like, yeah, she just never had a sort of genuine connection before. Yeah. Even her family, like, we only get very brief hints at it, but she's got a very broken family.
Yeah. And the only time I remember him ever saying that he loves her was while they were having sex.
Yeah.
And then she's like saying it the rest of the film, and like she's like, I love him, like he's my husband, like I love him, whatever. But he never, again, he just never reciprocates. It's the whole like, oh, we're married. Oh, I'm American now. Like that kind of like, just like dismissal of the whole like marriage. He definitely didn't love her. I don't think she loved him. I think she loved the idea of what they could have been, what he could have provided for her, but like she doesn't know what love is. She doesn't have any idea of it. Like,
yeah, and neither does he.
Yeah.
He's this child of a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we get to, I guess, the ending where he goes to drop her off, and it's just it's snowing outside.
Yes.
And I don't know if that means anything or if they just had to shoot the scene that day and it happened to be snowing.
Well, there's also the scene of her like looking out the window.
Yeah.
And it's snowing, which is a contrast of the earlier scene of her looking out the window when she gets there for the first time. She's like, oh, like it's such a nice view. And then it's the next one, she's looking out and it's obviously like everything is gray. It's all like snowy. It's a totally different vibe.
Everything's
than the
cold
first time.
and bleak and desolate, lifeless. Yeah. And it's just a series of things that she doesn't know how to deal with, because they stop the car. He gets out himself and he takes, without her asking, takes her bags to the door of her house. And
they're pink and he's wearing all black. And I don't think that means anything,
well,
but I just thought it was so
cute. It could. And he gives her the ring that I guess she wasn't supposed to get back.
Yeah.
But he gave it to her, and she didn't ask him to do that.
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to do that. He could get in big trouble if anyone found out.
Yeah.
But he did it. And she doesn't know how to handle that, because it's him doing something nice for her.
No one's ever done that.
For the sake of doing something nice for her.
And he does that the whole film.
Yes.
There are so many little scenes where it's like, your attention isn't really drawn to it, but it's just like, or him being like, hey, I know you're cold, so here's a scarf.
Here's a scarf.
Or like on the plane, she's sleeping and he puts like a jacket over her. Like there's a bunch of scenes where he's like noticing
these little like glimpses
things that she could need.
Yeah,
and,
like we linger on just him looking at her for a second, and we see, shoot, he cares about her.
Yeah.
He sees her.
He sees her, and that's, I think, part of why he was like, I like Anora more than Annie.
Yes.
Like, he sees her for who she actually is.
And
he actually likes that.
Is it the ring that spurs her to ask like about himself a bit? Like, and he says something about his grandma. It's his grandma's car.
Yeah.
I like this car.
I think that might have been I think that was before the ring.
Yeah.
It was before they got out of the car. She was like, this car is really you.
It's my grandma's. Yeah.
And then she was like, because she was kind of like dissing on it.
It's a piece of crap.
Yeah. She's like, this car kind of sucks.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, it's
my grandma's. And that humanizes him a bit.
A lot.
Because she realizes like he's just a guy. Caring for
his grandma.
His
his sick grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't deal drugs. It's his grandma's drugs.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And yeah, he gives her the ring, and because she doesn't know how to deal with it, everything has to be a transaction for her, because that's just what she's come to expect from the world.
Yeah.
She starts to, ride on him and just
because that's her form of currency. Is like, she's like, okay, you did something for me. Now
I have to do something for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, nothing can be done just for the sake of being nice.
Yeah.
And he tries to kiss her, and she sort of
like adamantly, like
recoils.
Her whole body is
because like that's
too intimate.
That's too intimate.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to make that connection because
exactly.
She's scared to do it.
It detaches her from like her body is detached from her and her mentality, and like it's just an object that she uses as currency. It's nothing that she does is like intimate or personal. Because
if she makes that connection, then that connection
it opens her up.
Up. That connection's gonna get broken, and she's gonna be broken too, and she just can't handle that. And it goes on for a little bit, and then she just breaks down.
Yeah. And
for the first time, we see her cry.
Yeah.
And he just holds her.
Yeah.
And
it is such an interesting way to end a movie.
Very much so.
Like I just sat there and I was just like looking at my computer. I was like, what?
The credits roll, no music.
And it's still
just like the ambient, like windshield wipers,
I was
the car engine.
Gagged. Like I literally just like sat there.
And like, it's one of those movies you just stare and feel a little empty inside.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God.
And
it's just so raw. Like the ending is so raw.
Yeah, it's all like, it's a very long take.
Yeah.
Where, again, Madison's performance is wonderful because you just see her slowly start to break down. Just before that, too, there's one shot that's really interesting. That's like a POV from Igor, where she's looking at him.
And it's like directly
and it's like
into the
she's
camera.
looking at us, and like he's seeing her, and we're seeing her too.
Yeah.
This is Anora, just raw and unfiltered, I guess.
Yeah.
And then she goes and does what she does, and I don't know, she cries at this moment. Why do you think?
I think, well, like when he's trying to kiss her, it's like she knows, like, if she could, like, he is looking for this like intimate connection, because I think Igor has like a more intimate connection with her. He sees her more than anybody else does throughout the whole film. Like, I think it all just kind of like him trying to have that level of intimacy with her, I think is what ultimately caused her breakdown, because obviously she's had the worst like 48 hours of her whole life. And this man who like has seen her more than her like husband did, like I think it all just like hit her at one time is kind of what it like, that's what it looks like visually, is like, for sure, all of a sudden she's just like, oh my, like it like reality just, like, really sets like, in, just crashes and like down on her.
She really realizes like how screwed up she really is, like, where she can't make these connections with people because she just hasn't been allowed to, and she hasn't allowed herself to. And I don't know, it's a very human moment.
It is.
And yeah, the ending might be sort of like, I don't know that I got the movie until like the ending of it, but it was a great ending.
I liked it a lot. Like it's like a hard watch, the end of it, but it's like very integral to like the character and to the movie as a whole, and like definitely an important part of it. But yeah, like it was the last probably like 20 minutes might have been my favorite part of the movie.
I agree. It's I think all that though, those last 20 minutes really tie everything together.
Yeah.
And just make it, I don't know, it spells out a lot. It characterizes everybody in a great way. Everything she has with Igor that's sort of been slowly building up through the movie, and it comes to a head very nicely. I would say I felt satisfied by the end for sure, if not happy, because it's not a happy movie.
It's really not. But I feel so, I want to know, I have so many questions like after it. Like I want to know where she goes after, like how does she get her life, because she like left that strip club and she was like, I am not coming back, like my life has changed now. So it's like, does she like, because it would be such an ego blow to go back and her and she's already so shattered, but she had such an established career, so it's like, what do you do? Like I just want to know like where she goes after that. In my head, her and Igor get married and he's like perfect and gives her everything that she needs. Like I want to know more about like her background, her childhood, where her family, like I was satisfied with the end.
And at the same time, like even if she and Igor get together, like he's still working for the family. Yeah. He's still fully under their thumb. Yeah. And who knows, they still got all sorts of other problems. Oh, yeah. And like who knows, they might even find out he took the ring. Yeah. And that wouldn't be good for anybody. Because I guess they never hurt or kill anybody, but it's very strongly implied that they could if they wanted to.
And even like another thing that shows how powerful this family is, the one of the like goons gets like he got hit in, like Anora broke his nose. He was like, I think I have a concussion, like whatever. They said later that he's the Godfather's brother.
Oh.
Like the guy was like he was like, you're not even gonna help your own brother when he has a concussion. So it's like this family has so much power that it's like more than his care for his own like blood family.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't catch that. That's really interesting.
That's what you get for taking notes on literally every single second of the movie. But yeah, I just thought that was like interesting.
That is interesting.
I liked him too. The other guy. I don't know his
name.
name,
The one who got his nose broken.
Yeah, and then he had like the
Garnick,
whole, like,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know why I remember that. I'm usually terrible. I guess it's a unique name.
Yeah.
I loved what she said. Igor, when he was talking about the meaning of his name, she says it means creepy guy with a hunchback, right?
Yeah, like talking about like
for like Frankenstein. Yeah.
Oh, and then the whole like Touche moment, that was so cute.
Oh my gosh, I loved Touche.
And like you can see her like softening to him like in these moments. She says something mean, but it's with like a very like
it's
soft
a different
tone.
sort of
it's not like
subtext.
Aggressive. It's like it feels like banter more than like she's actually like
she's starting to sort of come around to him.
Yeah. And like that's
but she's afraid of coming around to him, and that's sort of why the only way she can interact with him is by being terrible to him.
Yeah. It's either that or sex, because that's all she knows how to do.
Yes.
My poor girl.
Like,
I just want to be her friend and, like heal her. I don't know. She just needs something.
She needs something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh dear. But yeah.
Overall, I thought it was a pretty good film.
I was very pleased with it.
I was too.
I think, yeah, it's really interesting that it's kind of surprising to me that it won Best Picture.
Really?
Yeah, like I not that I don't think it was undeserved, but it's a very independent movie.
Yeah.
Like I said, Sean Baker did so much himself.
Yeah.
And I think everyone knows that. He himself highlighted it in his speech, and just I don't know. It's awesome that a movie like this can just get made and get the amount of recognition it did, because it very much feels like it's Sean Baker's sort of unfettered creative vision.
Yeah.
Whereas who knows how much would have been different if like a bunch of studio business execs had their fingers in it.
Yeah.
And so I do appreciate that. And like it's one of those movies, the more I think about it and sit with it, the more it grows on me.
Yeah.
I was very pleased with it.
Yeah. I watched it last night.
Me too.
And I just like there was another thing that I noticed, like she didn't have an intimacy coordinator for this movie.
I read about that.
Yes. And I think that also like shows how much Sean Baker had, like he was, I think if it was like filled with like studio execs and like all these other people, she would have had one.
Yeah.
But she said like she was so comfortable with Sean, and they
That's
like
good.
had that kind of relationship where like she didn't feel like she needed it.
Apparently for certain scenes, Sean Baker and his wife would like act out a position that they wanted the actors to do.
That's crazy. That I could never. Watching this film, I'm like, okay, I could never be an actor.
Can you imagine like all the cameras and people and microphones?
Like I think about it even when she's just like acting like normally. Like if there was like if I had to like, I cannot like I can't like already like as a normal person like perform for a camera. Like if somebody's like do something and like they're filming, I'm like, oh no thanks. Like I can't do that. I could never. Like I used to think that it was like easy to be an actor.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's tough work.
It is so
mad respect.
intimidating. Yeah, like she did such an incredible job.
Yeah, I do hope to see Mikey Madison.
I remembered I was
more.
gonna say. You brought up like the Cinderella thing, how it was like kind of like Cinderella. She brings up Cinderella in the movie. She was like, when she's leaving the strip club, she's like leaving, like quitting. She's like, oh, like talking to like her friend in the strip club, and she's like, oh, I think we're gonna get like, we're gonna go on our honeymoon to like
Disney World.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then she's like, because I love princesses, like whatever. And then the girl was like, oh, like I know you love Cinderella. And she's like, yes, Cinderella, like that is what I love, like me. And it's like kind of alludes to like, I don't know, she like sees herself in Cinderella, like
yeah.
the whole like
no, that was because Disney World feels like a very sort of childish like place, but unlike Yvonne, where it's like it's this childish sort of behavior. It's just sort of a childlike innocence where it's lovable and humanizing.
Yes. She just like yearns for the stuff that she didn't have.
Exactly. She just wants to have some of that because she never got to experience
could have
it.
Whatever he wanted.
Yvonne could have whatever he wanted, and that's probably what makes him such a terrible human being.
It's a PSA to keep your kids humble.
Yeah, right. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know how much more you have to say.
I don't think I really have anything. I don't know. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of what they did visually, like
for sure.
Her makeup and her. I was watching stuff earlier today about like her talking about the movie. She said how like the party scene when he like invites her to the party at the beginning of the movie. She has like glitter on her face.
Yeah.
And she was like Mikey Madison said that the character like would never do that at the club because if she was like dancing on a man and got glitter on him, then he would go home with that on him and it's like whatever. So it kind of shows that like closeness that they're going towards where she like will wear something like that when she's going to his home and she's like going to his home. Like it's very like, I don't know, but like they did a lot with her like costuming and there was a lot of like intention. For
sure. A lot of character I think is revealed in the costuming.
Yeah. And like she did so much research for the movie of like the culture, like the tattoos on the back of her legs.
Yeah. Was it a butterfly?
It was bows.
Bows.
Yes. And it was like, she talked about how it was kind of like that juxtaposition of like, they're black and white and she's like a stripper, but it's also very feminine and very like girly because they're bows. So it's like that juxtaposition of like whatever. But she noticed when she was like going to all the strip clubs and doing all this research that a bunch of dancers had like tattoos on the back of their legs because apparently this is what she was saying in a bunch of interviews. She is so like just like eloquent and it's like for her to be talking about this stuff and be so eloquent is so impressive. But she's like, when you're like twerking, like it like the tattoos like help visually, like it looks like stuff's moving more when you have tattoos on the back of your legs. So it's like
interesting.
There's just like so much intention. There's also like kind of a butterfly motif almost. Like at the beginning she's talking about like her nails and she's like, oh, I got a butterfly on mine, and then she's wearing a shirt and it has a butterfly on it, and then I think it's Yvonne's godfather calls her like a night butterfly or his mom. Somebody. Yeah, something like that. But like that's like a word for like a sex worker.
Right.
Still kind of that like butterflies are these, like
beautiful, a sort of metamorphosis type.
Yeah, they're like this like innocent thing, and it's like
they go through a change. Yeah. That's very interesting. Yeah.
I watched a lot of stuff today.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate you doing your research.
Yeah, well, I had to like come in here and like look like I was qualified. like I like had to show up, you know.
No, I do really appreciate that.
Thank you. I tried. I was very nervous. I had to look like a film bro.
Well, I think you've done a decent job film broing with me here today. Thank you so much for coming on the pod, Grace.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we can probably call it there if you're okay with that, unless you have much more to say.
I don't have anything else.
All right, huge. Thank you for watching and or listening to the pod. You can like and subscribe on YouTube. Hit the bell for notifications when we drop a new one. Follow on Spotify. Follow on Apple Podcasts. Rate 5 stars. I don't know if you can do that on Apple Podcasts. You can do that on Spotify. We're at like 4.8 on Spotify. I don't know who gave us a. I don't know. I need to find whoever did that.
You have to kill them. Yeah.
I have to kill them.
Delete their Spotify account so it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And follow the Instagram, which I sometimes post on if I feel like it. And I think that's all I got. Do you have anything to plug?
Not of my own, but Pulp Diction is an amazing podcast.
Oh, stop.
And you should subscribe and do everything else that he said.
I concur. All right.
Yep.
And that's Anora.
Awesome.